Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anaki Johannes. I'm a project manager slash coach slash trainer. On this channel, I talk strictly about project management because I want to create awareness on the importance of project management, and I also want to provide information to those who would like to get into project management and they don't know what to do and where to start. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Today, we are going to analyze if project management is the right fit for you. Is project management for you? Why we are going to analyze this is because sometimes we get into professions which we don't understand what they require from us, simply because we're advised to get into these professions by society, by our family members, and we tend to suffer during the process. And the reason why I'm also sharing this video with you guys is because this is information I wish somebody had told me. This is information I wish I had known when I was getting into project management. But unfortunately, I didn't get to know about this content and I suffered. I had days when I cried. Why? Because the information that was mostly available, or the information that I mostly looked at, was on how to get your project management certification. But beyond the certification, there are certain requirements, or that there are certain traits that you're expected to have as a project professional or as a project practitioner. And I am going to share some of these traits with you. So please do watch this video up to the end. You might just get some tips. Tip number 1, ask why. Are you the kind of person that asks why? Are you the kind of person that asks questions? Whatever position you occupy in your current job or in your current organization, have you ever asked why you have this position and how your position is contributing to the attainment of the organizational objectives? It doesn't matter, even if you're a project accountant, you're a project officer, procurement officer, you perform daily operation. It doesn't matter. You need to ask yourself why you are working or why your organization is carrying out this certain project and how your role is contributing to the bigger picture. What are the objectives of this project? Because in most cases, we are given positions, and these positions are only accompanied by the job descriptions, and we are most likely just to focus on the job description, but we do not ask how this role is contributing to the bigger picture of the organization. Why you need to analyze this is because the moment you know how your role is contributing to the bigger picture, then that's the only time you'll be able to also improve yourself so that you become competent in that role in order for you to add value. So please, are you the kind of person that asks questions or ask why or how you can contribute? If you're the person, then project management might just be a right fit for you. Number 2, do you like people? Yes, this might sound like a silly question, but yes, project management requires people that have passion for people, people that are willing to work with others, people that are willing to wake up every day and see their fellow team members regardless of what happened yesterday. So what I mean by this is that for every project, you will be required to work with a team. And if you're the kind of person that sometimes just feel like you want to be on your own, you don't want to see people, you might not survive in this profession, especially if you are in a leadership position on the project. And also, the other thing is that with projects, you are required to work with your stakeholders. And your stakeholders are people that have an interest in your project, and some people might not have an interest in your project. And these are the people that, especially the ones that don't have an interest in your project, these are the people that you need to make sure that you talk to every day, so that you create a relationship with them, so that you make sure that you influence them for them to like the idea or the reason why you are implementing this project. But if you're the kind of person that is going to be avoiding them every day because you don't want to see their faces, trust me, you're not going to survive. So, do you like people? Ask yourself that question again. Number 3, emotional intelligence. This is something that I wish I knew, especially when I was still like getting into this profession, especially the time when I graduated. Why I'm saying this is because on projects, you are required to have a thick skin. You will be working with people that don't like you. These are the people that you need to make sure that you also don't show them that you don't like them. Whatever conflict you've had the previous day, be the bigger person. Be the bigger person and be willing to always work amicably with people. It doesn't matter, be it you are the one that is right. Sometimes it's okay. Make them feel as if they are right, just to maintain your peace. And secondly, you need to be a good listener. Be willing to listen to your team members. Be willing to listen to your team members' opinions and contribution to the project, regardless of the position you occupy on the project. You can be a project manager, but still you need to listen to what your team members are willing to contribute on the project. Do not shut down people's opinions, because as a project professional, it doesn't make you an expert in that area. You will need advice from others. You will need support from others. Thus, please have a listening ear. And also, secondly, you should learn to sometimes criticize yourself. You know, as individuals, we don't want to lose. We don't want to look like we're not performing. But you need to humble yourself sometimes, especially in events where you have maybe had conflict with your team members. Sometimes just analyze, evaluate yourself at the end of the day. Understand, analyze that maybe how you also contributed to this conflict, how you also maybe contributed to the escalation of events or issues. Self-critique, self-criticism really helps. And also, do not take everything personal. This is something that young professionals need to know. And I wish I knew at the same, and I wish I knew this like long time ago. Why I'm saying this is because I worked on projects where my project manager will really like put pressure on me to deliver, but I took it personal because I felt like I'm doing all what I'm supposed to do. Why is she not understanding, or why is he not understanding? But it was not actually about me. It was about how critical the project was in terms of activities that needed to be implemented according to set deadlines. It was about quality of work that I was delivering that was not up to standard, and it was not about me as an individual, but it was more about my outputs. And also sometimes it had nothing to do with my outputs. It was more of how the team needs to work together in order to meet the requirements, or in order to ensure that we are meeting what the scope statement is requiring from us as a team, but not me as an individual. But I wish I had known this. So if you're out there in a project environment, you need to know that when your project leader is telling you to do A, B, and C, it's not because they want to impose pressure on you, but it's more that they want to make sure that the project is delivered according to time, according to scope, according to budget, according to quality. And they, as a project lead, and project leaders are entitled also to audit our outputs that we are contributing on the project. And if your output is found that it's of low quality, take it as a lesson learned and improve on that. Now this moves us in the fourth trait that you need to have if you're working in a project environment: self-confidence. In a project environment, you will be required sometimes to make decisions that will make you scratch your head. But as a project team member or as a project manager, sometimes you should be able to put your foot down and make decisions. And Some of these decisions might not be 100% correct, but you need to suck up to that, unfortunately. And especially in events where you know that these decisions that you've made actually in alignment with the project objectives, sometimes they will hurt people or the people will not like them. But as a project professional, unfortunately, you will find yourself in circumstances of this kind, and you have to play self-leadership. You need to make critical decisions. And also, you need to be able to lead yourself as an individual before you lead your team members. Finally, the last trait that you need to be willing to take up if you are into project management is called continuous learning. The project management profession or discipline is continuously evolving. There's new processes that are always identified, new techniques, new tools that are identified. Thus, you need to be on top of your game. You need to read books you need to read project management books. You need to read project management journals. You need to listen to podcasts. But beside project management books, you also need to immerse yourself in reading self-development or self-help books. Read books that are on leadership. Read books that are on emotional intelligence, productivity. Read books that will help you unlock your mind to become a better leader so that you can add value to the organization or to your company that you're currently running. So this brings me to the end of this episode. If you want to listen to content of this kind in the future, please do subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment in the comment section below. I want to hear from you guys what you think about this content. Don't forget, your life is a project and you are the manager.